authors, my name is Jennifer Carr and I'm here to help you write more realistically through psychology. As both a marriage and family counselor and a former high school AP psychology teacher, I have the insider information that can help you write better stories and more relatable characters. Today we're talking romantic chemistry. I love a good romance, but the key word there is good. What makes a romance good? Chemistry. When two people meet for the first time, the chemistry between them is determined by how strongly the individuals feel a sense of connection. This connection is established through the exchange of energy. It can be verbal, nonverbal, or even physical. Good chemistry is apparent when the characters exchange this energy while remaining in sync with one another. Understand, being in sync doesn't mean they're in harmony with one another. It can also mean that they just remain in each other's orbit, even when there's pushback or friction. Think of it like two magnets. Putting the two opposite ends together, you achieve a pull, the two ends wanting to meet. But if you put the two north poles together within a certain distance, there's still energy exchanged, and one magnet affects the other. The same is true when you're writing characters with chemistry. Putting chemistry on paper in the form of a story can be tricky. In order for there to be a spark between two people, you need to have previously established each of them as individuals and given them their own personalities. You need to show your readers why A plus B is going to equal C and why it's going to be a good idea. I recently read a book where the two main characters were supposed to be from different financial worlds. He was well off, she wasn't, and they each had different career goals. He was a lawyer, she was a struggling actress. Their common bond was a fear of commitment. Unfortunately, what happened on paper was neither character was given an identity of their own. Without knowing who they were, there was nothing there to act as the foundation for any type of connection that should have led to chemistry. So give your characters individual identities before they start trying to form connections with other characters. Once identities are established, determine how these identities can complement one another. Let's use the example of a grump meeting a ray of sunshine. When Grumpy Gus meets Little Miss Sunshine, let's see the dynamic play out, but do it without immediately compromising who each person is. By the time the two meet each other, we should have an idea of why each character is the way he or she is. We don't need a full biography right up front, but seeing the repeated patterns of behavior apart from the meet cute is crucial to keeping characters separate on the page. Keeping in mind their personalities, be prepared to give your readers some good banter between the characters. Be sure, however, you don't stray from the heart of your characters when you do this. Gus may be grumpy, but is he mean or is he just brooding? And Sunshine, she may be happy, but is she naive or does she maybe have a sharp wit? Good banter also helps to build up to the full shift of energies. I'd also say that one round of friendly banter is not sufficient. That's just my opinion as a reader. I like to see a minimum of 3 encounters with small, simple displacements of energy each time. Chemistry should be apparent but subtle as you first introduce your characters to one another. You're only testing the waters and want to keep your readers wanting more. Where both characters are forced into one another's space, that's where we really see the energy shift, and we see that maybe Gus and Sunshine realize they can be who they are while accepting the other person for who they are, and maybe they balance each other. Regardless of how your characters' chemistry come about, make sure it contributes to and drives the plot of your story. Chemistry isn't just about them arguing or hooking up. Chemistry guarantees that at least for the duration of the book, your characters are going to work together to provide the necessary tension that moves your book along to completion. I have another video somewhere in my video history about how you can scientifically differentiate between superficial chemistry and genuine chemistry that leads to true love. It might help you along the same lines of generating chemistry between your characters. Want to dive deeper into topics like this one? Let me know and I'll be glad to make it happen. Just leave your comments and suggestions down below and be sure to follow for more.